Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Oliver Wiedmaier at Ollie _ all caps on Twitter. Thank you very much for clicking and watching. If you do enjoy this, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that like. I'm going over the fundamental steps that every trader must do in order to become successful. This is not a education lesson on entry and exits, risk management. That's not what this is. This is just the very basic fundamentals that everyone must do, whether you're a beginner, if intermediate, or even if you're a hedge fund. This is how you trade from a fundamental standpoint. First thing you have to do is you have to learn how to trade. I know that sounds really silly, but there's been people trading for 30 years that are still trading. There are people that were trading 50 years ago, 80 years ago. The stock market has been around for a very long time. So what we need to do is learn from historic winners, historic names that have moved thousands of percents over time. And we need to learn from the legendary traders such as William O'Neill, Mark Minervini, Jesse Livermore. These legendary traders have made such an impact on, I know me personally, and most of the really high level successful traders have learned from William O'Neill. That's why I have his book highlighted, How to Make Money in Stocks. I know it's a silly title, but it is a necessity. If you're going to learn how to trade, you need to first start with how to make money in stocks. I have these 4 top books highlighted because these are books that I think that these are the only 4 books that you read. If you're only going to read one, read How to Make Money in Stocks. If you're going to read 2, How to Make Money in Stocks and Trading in the Zone. Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas is about mental mindset. I think that is huge. As soon as you learn how to trade, you can't really learn more. You just have to perfect what you know and then control emotion. So learn how to trade by reading How to Make Money in Stocks, and then learn how to control your emotions by reading Trading in the Zone. These other books, How to Trade in Stocks by Jesse Livermore, Remnants of a Stock Operator by Edwin Leviev. I don't know how to say that. These books are awesome and you should read them over time. But if you haven't read How to Make Money in Stocks or Trading the Zone by Mark Douglas, those are the 2 books you have to start with, 100%. And then the Mark Minervini books I find to be really, really game changing. So that's why I have those 4 highlighted. Okay. Once you learn how to trade, you'll from these books, you'll learn setups, you'll learn risk management, you'll be able to develop your own style. You got to get off of Twitter. Twitter is great for sharing ideas, but from getting ideas or learning how to trade from other people, don't do it on Twitter. Okay. So you know how to trade now. Now you have to scan for stocks. Makes sense, right? You have to learn how to trade. Then you have to find stocks to trade. I personally use a free scanner on finviz.com. You do have a paid version. I don't think it's necessary if even I know a ton of guys who day trade for a living who use the free version. What I like about Finviz is you can review market conditions and you can find stocks that fit your trading style, price, volume, short interest, market cap. Real quick, we'll go over what it looks like if you don't know. This is Finviz. You can create your own scanners. You can look at news. You can look at what groups are doing. You can do a snapshot of the market. This is the market condition, Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 5 intraday. So every couple of hours, in the morning, at lunchtime, you can pop this up and you can see how the market's doing overall. Once you do your scanner and you develop your own scanner, I will make another video with just scanning, but you can see I have all these scanners. So one of my favorite scans, for example, is my near highs scanner. So this is 66. So what I do very quickly, excuse me, is I go through and I look at what setups I find interesting. PM looks very interesting. SLB. FANG. Okay. And so this ties into the next step. So the next step, so here's a problem with the free version, that once you find stocks, you have to chart them. Okay. I use TradingView. This is where you can build your universe. You can create a watch list and you can conduct your market analysis. You can set alerts on the paid version or on your broker, but setting alerts is super important so that you're not all day long constantly looking at the screen, and you can have a work life. You can have a family life. I think one thing that we don't focus enough on is providing resources for people who have day jobs. You can't sit there in front of your screen. So how can you perform trades intraday if you are conducting business? Well, by setting alerts. You get the thing. It's just like a text message. If you miss it, no big deal, because you don't lose any money. You get the alert. You have to ignore it because you're in a meeting. Guess what? No big deal, because you didn't enter the trade. Okay. So let's go to the charting software. So here we are. We look for names, right? Let's go to, let's find one. Okay. The Hershey, HSY. So this is what I do in real life. Okay. Go to chart. HSY. And then I see, do I like it or not? I don't mind. I don't hate the setup, but it's right next to earnings, so I'm not interested. Then what? I move on. Keep going down. Next page. You have to, okay, Apple looks good. MGY looks good. There's not a lot of setups right now because we are in coming out of a correction. Let's see what this ARCC is. ARCC. So this is what I do. Okay. Not very tight, but let's say I wanted to trade this at this pivot here. I do pay for this, so I will set my alert right under add alert. And then that's it. Now you can add things to your watch list. And again, I'll do another video on this, but here's one of my watch lists that I'm watching right now, or I have positions in. I have really big names that institutions are buying. I have a list of ETFs so I can see how the market's doing. Okay. And then that's it. Then you start trading. So first thing you got to do is you got to learn how to trade. Highly recommend these books. I'll allow these books down in the description. You scan for stocks, you chart them, you make your watch list, and then you start trading. Hope this helps. Thank you. Please let me know if you have any other questions. Please follow me on Instagram or Twitter and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you.